I am Amy Walker with ICRA Solutions, and I wanted to highlight a unit that we sell a lot of, especially last year and this year in the climate that we're living in for COVID-19. But this is called the OmniAire 1200 PAC, and this unit is awesome for patient isolation, building negative pressure into a room, and also just running it on recirculation. It's got several different mechanisms to it to help capture viruses and spores and different types of particulate. So I'm just going to kind of go over it with you real quick today and its features, and we have 10 of these left. We had about 30 over the past couple weeks, and they've just gone, and so I have about 10 left, and I just thought that it'd be really cool to show y'all what this particular unit is about and what it does, and see if anyone else is interested in getting these for their hospital. So this is the 1200 PAC from OmniAire. It actually has the 99.99% efficiency for their HEPA filtration, but also too, you guys, it has 4 germicidal UV lights inside. So I know that you've heard a lot about UV during COVID-19. And the reason that UV is used is that it mutates DNA of a particulate. So if it goes in the machine one way and hits that UV light, it's gonna come out another way, if it even does come out at all, past the HEPA filter. So it's a really cool machine. Also, you guys, it goes 200 to 1100 CFM, which is great for your small patient rooms. You know, a patient room is, according to the FGI, like 250 square feet, and then you add about 30 square feet for patients' families. So this would be perfect for your small patient rooms, your double patient rooms, and possibly even a little bit bigger patient ISO rooms. These have actually worked out great to just put as if you are convinced maybe someone has COVID-19, but you're not too sure. These are great in the ERs right now, so we're selling a lot of those for that reason. I'll run it real quick for you so you can kind of see how quiet it is and see if you could talk to a patient and give them care with the machine on low. So obviously there's 2 speeds, so it's going to run on the speed controller if you want it to run variable speed, and if you don't, if it's just an emergency, you just want to throw someone in a room and you just want to stick it on high, you can certainly do that, and that's on high. But obviously you guys need it quiet, and patients need to sleep and don't want to affect areas around you, so you stick it on the speed controller, so then that way you can control the different speeds. So all the way to minimum speed, so on low, this is how it would sound. So you could talk over this and have a good conversation with a patient. And then if you needed to go all the way to maximum speed again, you could obviously adjust it that way. And you would do this if you needed to have negative pressure, and you're obviously going to be putting ducting on it and then exhausting the air out. So you're going to need a little bit more airflow. And I'll show you. So that's minimum again, and then that's high, and then that's off. And then also over here, this is going to be where you have your UV switch. So you don't have to run the UV lights. Maybe it's not that big of a concern and you just want the airflow to obviously have a couple air exchanges in the room. Then you would run it without the UV if you didn't have a concern for a virus or any type of dangerous particulate in that patient or patient room. But if you do want it on, obviously you can leave it on. So we'll turn it off for the purpose of this video. But I do want to show you. So if you did run it negative, the unit here, okay, so right here in the front, this actually is going to be where the air comes into the machine. It's going to go up through the motor, through the HEPA, through the UV light, and then exhaust out the top. So while you have some patient ISO machines out there that exhaust out the side, and then you have to bring your ducting this way, and then obviously go up with it, and then there's a turn, and then you lose airflow that way. But this particular machine, you actually can put the exhaust manifold on the top, and then you would exhaust up. Now, with that being said, you obviously want to talk to facilities or plant operations or an HVAC person at the hospital to make sure if you do exhaust into the ceiling, you're using a dedicated exhaust and you're not overpressurizing any areas of the hospital. You also, if you're running it to run it out of a window negative pressure wise, and you want to get your negative pressure that way, you always want to make sure you're not close to any fresh air intakes. So this particular machine, you guys, has saved a lot of hospitals heartache. They do depend on this machine. We've sold a ton of them over the past year and a half now, or year and a month, it seems like a half. But certainly we have 10 in stock left. If you're interested, please let us know. We'll obviously be getting more in, but I did want to let you know what this machine was capable of, and if your hospital is in need of more areas for negative pressure, that you have this type of machine to make sure that that happens. If y'all need anything, please contact me at 678-412-5132, or you guys can get on our website and communicate with us that way at www.ICRASolutions.com. Thank you so much. Have a great day.